What's going on, guys? K Raven here, coming at you with another video today. So today we're going to be taking a look at a new knife, and it's actually an exclusive that drops here very soon. I'll give you all the details in just a moment, but before we get into today's video, y'all remember, give me a like, leave a comment. In the description of this video and all my videos are my links. If you would like to help support me here at the channel, those links are the best way to do so. Helps me bring more content like this, as well as new content. And there's also links to my Patreon, my Instagram, and my TikTok. At the end of the video, there'll be a little subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out the other video I'll have linked. Now, this knife is a new model from Divo Knives, and this is a White Mountain Knives exclusive. This drops on January the 9th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at White Mountain Knives, and you can use code SHIELDARMS, and that'll get you 10% off, as well as you get free shipping. So we'll get into all the different models in just a moment. Now, let's flip this camera around and get into today's knife review of this awesome Divo knife that is about to drop, and you don't want to miss this one. Okay, guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at a Divo knife. If you followed the channel, you know I'm a big fan of Divo knives. I've got multiple models of theirs in my personal collection. Their knives are usually always such great designs, as well as just really well executed knives. So, and besides, you get these cloths with them that are fantastic. I use these all the time. We're looking today at the Divo Knives Mini Growler. Okay, so this is a shrunk down version of the Growler V2. We'll talk more about that in just a minute. This drops on January the 9th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time exclusively at whitemountainknives.com. Okay, and you can use discount code SHIELDARMS to save 10% on your mini growler, as well as other models at White Mountain Knives. On the premium models, you get this new colorway of box that's really cool. It's got the monkey holding the Divo Knives bottle, mini growler, the mini growler silhouette, and then you've got Divo Knives, White Mountain Knives on the ends, and the colorway on the bottom. Okay, before we look at the mini growler, let me bring out my Growler V2. So this is the full-size growler, but it is the V2 version. Now, on my Growler V2, I have the weave carbon fiber and the purple accents. I also have a bronze accent kit for my Divo Growler V2, so I can swap between purple or that bronze, and that allows you to customize your Divo knives to a degree. They're really good at doing different hardware kits. On the Growler, it's collars and back spacer. This has a deep carry wire pocket clip and a really nice tall flat grind 154 cm blade. If you haven't watched my review of the Growler V2, go check out that review on my channel. But this is my personal knife, and I use it, I love it, I carry it, but I've always said, because of my medium-sized hands, I wish it was just a little smaller and a little more compact. I've got handle sticking over when I'm choked back. When I choke up, I've got a lot of excess handle, and it's just a little larger than what I normally prefer to carry, even though I do carry this one on a regular basis because it's just that good. So that's the Divo Growler V2. Well, now we have the Divo Knives Mini Growler. All right, so the mini growler is a shrunk down version of the Growler V2 with some CQI updates. They're always constantly trying to improve their quality. So they've made some updated from the Growler V2 into the mini growler, and we'll talk about some of those in just a minute. But my colorway that I have here is this new dark blasted titanium, and I have Blackwash blade. This comes with the black collars, black deep carry wire pocket clip, and titanium back spacer. That pocket clip is reversible, and this has a Blackwashed S90V blade. You can see S90V right there. So premium blade steel on this one. Titanium inset liner lock. Just really nice. So before we get into all the specs, let me just show you back here. Not choked up, but back here, I still get 4 full fingers. No problem. Choked up, I have plenty of room. And same great jimping that goes all the way up. Nice, thin, slicey, tall grind on this. They've improved the plunge line. Just really good in hand. I love the size that they went to on the mini growler. We'll compare it to the Growler V2 in just a moment. Let's talk about some of the variations of the mini growler that they are dropping, because they are dropping a ton of variations. So they've got a whole set of them that has S90V blades, and then another set that has the 154 CM. They are also going to have camo carbon versions, and I believe those are limited. They are using up their camo carbon. If you watch Lefty EDC, who is the co-owner of Divo knives, if you watch his video talking about all the different versions, I'll try to have that video linked. If you watch that, he goes through all and tells you basically the quantities of the different versions, but they're going to have some camo carbons. They're going to have weave carbon fiber, titanium, and they've even got one model for people who want just basically like a user in black G10. So camo carbons, weave carbon fibers, titaniums, G10s. They're going to have models in S90V and 154 CM. The S90V models, they're hitting a 61 to 62 HRC on the S90V. On the 154 CM models, they are hitting an HRC of 60 to 61. Kubi does a great job at getting the heat treat done very well on these knives. So the heat treat on the S90V and the 154 CM, they do great work. And this is, like I said, OEM by Kubi Knives, okay? And you're going to have those different and also different blade finishes. Blackwash, belt satin, and that G10 version is even going to have a Stonewash. So you're going to have 3 different blade finishes, multiple different handle materials. All of them will have the wire pocket clip. And let's bring out the Growler V2 to take a look at some of these comparisons, okay? So I've already talked about that they've improved the plunge grind on it. They've done really good. This had good access to the lockbar, but they, to me, it feels like, especially on this titanium, that they've increased it a little. And they, instead of having these little jimpings on there, on this one, it's just smooth, okay? And the deep carry wire pocket clip on the Growler V2 is this old style. They went to this low profile wire pocket clip that I like even better. Okay. And size comparisons between the full-size Growler and the mini Growler, as you can see, they've shrunk the blade and shrunk overall. The mini Growler has a 2.75 inch blade and is 6.44 inches overall. So, really great job. And they will be having different hardware kits available for the mini Growler on this drop as well, and even some Zerkatai kits, which will include the pivot collars and the back spacer. This is running an inset liner lock. Let's move this out of the way for a minute. Inset liner lock, and man, because it is that smaller size, I feel it's even easier to use that tip, do your draw cuts. You can use that forward belly, and then you still get that good tall blade for all your power cuts. Nice smooth action. If you do want to put skiffs in it, it takes 5mm 1/16 skiffs. Lefty did a video even showing the disassembly and skiff swap on the Divo mini Growler. Multiple different variations, 2 different types of blade steels. You can go premium, you can go more affordable. They've got this new Dark Blast titanium, which I just could not resist getting. I think it's awesome. Let's do a couple of quick size comparisons with a couple of other knives. We'll bring back the original Growler V2. And this is the Tempest Knives Microjet. So the Microjet is shorter than the Growler V2, but a little bit longer than the mini Growler. Sharpened blade length is just, I would say, about a 1/4 inch longer than the mini Growler. It's not much larger, but it is definitely larger. And then this is the Kunwu Knives Compadre, the smaller version from the actual Padre. As you can see, the Compadre is a little shorter and a little more compact than the original Growler V2, but if we look at it against the mini Growler, it's just definitely longer in handle, and sharpened blade length is really comparative. Little bit shorter. This has got it just a little bit, but one reason why I brought out the Compadre is I've always thought that the Growler has that similar ergonomics. It's not anywhere similar in design, but that similar choked up ergonomics. So if you like that choked up ergonomics that you get with the Padre or the Compadre, you really need to check out the Divo Growler and now the new mini Growler, because this gives you a great ergonomic feel like that, and it's just done outstandingly well. I can highly recommend the mini Growler. Let's flip this camera around and wrap up today's video of the new Divo Knives mini Growler that is dropping on January 9th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at whitemountainKnives.com. Use code SHIELDARMS. Okay, guys, so what do you think about the Divo Knives Mini Growler? This has become one of my favorite Divo knives, if not my favorite model from them, since I've got it in to do this review for you. It's just really good in hand. It fits my hand like a glove, and it's just a more compact version of a really great design. And I love that they're offering premium and more budget oriented, as well as so many different blade colorations and handle materials. Y'all let me know what you think about the Mini Growler, and are you planning on picking up one? I highly recommend you do. Remember, White Mountain Knives exclusive, January the 9th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and use code SHIELDARMS, and it'll save you 10%, as well as you're getting free shipping. Y'all, give me a like. Leave me those comments and let me know which colorway you're picking up. Do you like the colorway that I chose? Man, I'm digging it and everything. There's also links in the description of this video. I'll have all the details of the Mini Growler, as well as my affiliate links and links to White Mountain Knives with my discount code, links to my Patreon, my Instagram, and my TikTok. Y'all, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, check out this video. I think you might like it. Y'all be safe out there. I'm King Raven, and I'll catch you in the next video.